Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Phoenix Wright, Spirit of Justice. Today we're going back to trial. And hopefully it goes well this time, because last time it didn't go well. May 12th, 9:30, 4 a.m. To be fair, I was going to say that's too early. That is too early. For me. For normal people, that's not. That's not too early at all. Last time I had to do jury duty, it was like, oh, please be at the courthouse by 7 a.m. And I was like, shit. I usually go to bed like, a couple hours, 4 hours before that. My sleeping schedules suck, but still. Maya looks exhausted, but I can't blame her. Nick, I was thinking about it all day yesterday. I never probably asked you to defend me, did I? It doesn't matter. I'm on this case till the bitter end. I know, that's why I wanted to officially ask you for your help. You got it, Maya. Let's do this. We gotta wrap this up and get back home so we can get the fuck out of this country. The Steel Samurai versus the Plum Punisher, right? What? Oh, make your dream come true. How are you gonna buy the rights to the Plum Punisher from this garbage place? You look as if you did not sleep last night, barbed head. It is written all over your face. How can you expect to put up a respectable defense like that? I'm all fired up and I'm raring to go. Guess Maya's not the only one who's looking exhausted. Huh? Raven doesn't seem in the best spirits herself. Go ahead and feign confidence while you're still able to. So I will see to it that your last rites are read to you this day. I wonder how much magic stat she gets out of that staff. Huh, guess that's just my imagination. Ready, Nick? Okay, Maya, let's head on in. Those door handles look weird. Now then, is everyone ready? The defense is ready, Your Honor, Majesty. The prosecution is ready. Let us begin without further delay. Oh, no prayers this time, Prosecutor Shamati? I have already offered my prayers for the latest victim during my visit to the crime scene. Being that the accused has already been found guilty in the first murder, let us hasten this trial, so we may put this dead lawyer walking out of his misery. I could not agree more. In yesterday's trial, the accused was already found guilty of murdering the high priest, which is bullshit. And today she'll be tried for the murder of his disciple, Praise a Lot. Now then, Prosecutor Marty, your opening statement if you would. Certainly. The accused has now slain two of the most devout clergymen of Chronism. Even the lowest level of hell, the hell of tickling, would not be punishment enough. Gulp. Then, what terrible fate awaits her? 1 second, let me make some shit up. Balgilplucon hell? Baloney hell, a realm of eternal agony. There she will eat nothing but bologna sandwiches for all of eternity. Furthermore, gingivitis, enough! My blood runs cold at the mere thought of such a terrible place existing. Nothing wrong with bologna sandwiches. I was going to ask for a translation, but on second thought, ignorance is bliss. Now then, please continue, minus the part about the terrible hell awaiting the accused. Honestly, if your places do exist, like your heaven or hell, Shamoody, I'm pretty sure you guys are going there before me. As you wish. The victim of this heinous crime was the high priest disciple Praise a Lot. He had been training under the high priest while living at the priest's home. I'd met him a number of times, and he seemed like an earnest young man. I like how they're saying they're the most zealous or devout Koreanism, but we also, in the last one, proved, at the very least, one of them was a rebel, right? And doesn't that make them not what they seem, right? I think so. How tragic he met such a terrible end. Yeah, no, that looks like that would suck. Oh, you mean the stabbing? I thought you meant the tattoo. The murder occurred. The murder occurred at the Plaza of Devotion during the Purification Rite. It was a bold crime carried out while the plaza was full of faithful deep in prayer. The Waba dagger was found impaled on the victim's upper back. The stabbing caused a spinal cord injury that killed him instantly. The Waba dagger. Lady Kira's weapon of choice. You have already established that the accused prints were on the weapon. Incredibly damning evidence in itself. No, I didn't do it. Objection. Hold your tongue. Now begin, being that the accused might face a serial killer. The prosecution believes that the death penalty is the only possible sentence. I thought that was always, like, the thing. At no, like, aside from that prison you have up there, you always were like, dead people walking, blah, blah, blah. I always kind of thought it was the death. Would the defense care to respond? Fuck you! The accused is innocent and nothing can convince me otherwise. After all, the crime scene was packed with worshippers. How could my client possibly committed this murder without a single witness? The accused's fingerprints are on the murder weapon alone is enough to render a verdict. Maybe in this corrupt country. I mean, don't get me wrong. That is pretty damning evidence. But you need to go through some other, steps too. Again, damning evidence for sure. But, as such, I see no need to debate this any further. Cool, I win. But, well, once a benevolence conducts her seance, it will be clear for us all to see. I fucking hope the seance shows, like, Shamati fucking stabbing him. That'd be hilarious. Your Majesty, may I have a word? Is something the matter, Prosecutor Shamati? It is about the divine seance. Yeah, that's enough. Your benevolence! Stop right there, Prosecutor Shamati. As you wish. Forgive me for overstepping my bounds. What was that all about? Barbed Head, have you made peace with your fate? For this time, the divine seance will bring you to your knees. Is it gonna be like $50? Well, in this economy, it's 100. I'm ready. I accept your challenge. The only problem is I have no weapons at my disposal. Only our hope now is what we glean with the seance vision and Rafa's insights. Very well. The divine seance, if you please, your benevolence. Yes, let us begin. Nina! Yeah. Yeah. Is she on rollerblades? You think? That's why he's gliding around like that? It's like a pulley system?
Oh, Holy Mother, we hold this divination seance in your
I wish I had a fucking, like, person I could just be like, Nina, and just have her glide over and give me either information or whatever the fuck I need. That'd be sick!
Let the eyes of everyone here be clear, and our ears be unstopped.
Yeah, you gotta clean those sometimes.
Oh, dance of devotion, guide the victim's soul to me.
I know Q-tips aren't the best, but there's other ways to clean it. At the same time, I never had any problems with Q-tips.
So that we may receive
then again, I'm not jamming him in there.
In the pool of souls.
So apparently you can skip the dance by pressing, I think it was X. But I'm not gonna do that because I don't know, could be something new here. I got to make fun of her maybe. That's always fun. I kind of hiccuped there when I was saying that. See, if I skipped, I wouldn't be able to fucking make a fool out of myself. I'm not sure if the hiccup was caught, but I definitely, when I was saying fun, it came out a little weird. Seriously though. Oh, Suikoden Remastered 1 and 2 is coming out soon. I definitely need to play those. I'm not sure if I'll do a series on those or stream those. I will probably do an hour of... Yeah. I keep saying I'll be doing an hour of Beyond Beyond 2, but you keep not doing that. I have had no time. Man, it's been fucking hectic. Got 2 more appointments coming up this week. No, actually, 1 this week and 1 next week. And then some other stuff needs to happen. And then I should be free to just do things. God, I hope. Man, yeah. I need Nana to come just do shit for me. Nana! I need you to repair that part of the roof over there. Also, the siding. Also, get a chainsaw, because we need to cut down a tree. What? A motherfucking chainsaw. And then, oh, by the way, do you know mechanics, Nana? Or know how to fix a car? My car sucks and needs repairs, and I'm not repairing it because Lord knows it's not worth the price. So you're gonna get a new car, Chronos? No, I can't afford it. So who fucking knows what we're gonna do there? Anyways. What's going on? Oh yeah, that's right, we're playing Phoenix Wright. I don't get it. Why wasn't there anything to see? Your benevolence. Well, I didn't even fucking notice that. What in the world? I was unable to evoke any sort of response. I called out to the spirit's name many times, but to no avail. Just as I thought. Wait, what does he know that we don't? I had sought to confirm the contents of today's divine seance. After all, it's customary for the prosecutor to verify beforehand. Cheating, come to think of it. We saw that yesterday. And that's why I sought to stop her benevolence from performing it here. However, she insisted it had to be done. She was to try one more time here in the Hall of Justice. It would appear her benevolence is tired from her manifold duties. I am not of anything of the sort! The victim today will not answer my calls, but I don't know why! It's my sacred duty to convey the truth through the divine seance! Rafa, what are we to do without a divine seance? Suppose I shall have to deliver the last rites without them. The prosecution has already taken that into account when preparing for today. I am fully capable of proving the accused's guilt, with or without the divine seance. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You never fail to impress, Prosecutor Shimati. This is bad. The divine seance was my one and only hope. Your Majesty, her benevolence says she isn't tired, so shouldn't we try to find out why the divine seance failed? How curious, Mr. Wright. Why have you suddenly taken such a keen interest in divine seance? Because they've always been wrong, and I get to pick them apart. Yeah, explain yourself. The divine seance is for shedding light on the accused's crimes. It is the Holy Mother's hammer of wrath that the devil imposed upon you into your grave. You should fear it, not plead for it. I believe in my client. Plus, yesterday somebody told me something that changed my mind. The divine seance was once thought of just another piece of evidence. If we were to correctly interpret the visions through a careful analysis, then they would lead us to the truth behind what really happened. And the truth will show that my client Maya is innocent. The truth is, you don't have anything else to battle back on, huh, Nick? Shut up, Maya! How dare you! The voice of the Matama is to be feared, not utilized by vile lawyers such as you! Science is exact a heavy toll upon the royal priestess. It would be best not to burden her any further. Or does that defense feel that it can pose no counterargument without the seance? No, of course not. He saw right through me. I'll have to find a way to make the divine seance happen or we're toast. Well, since the divine seance is not possible at the time, I see no other choice. Let's proceed with the trial without the seance, as Prosecutor Shimati suggested. Thanks, Your Majesty. Why, you! I will not forget this, barbed head! I didn't do it! This will not be the last you see of me! God, I hope it is! Now then, shall we proceed by providing the outline of the case at hand? Very well, if the lead detective would please come to the stand. Emma? Hi, Emma. Sorry, Mr. Wright. Detective Sky, I understand how you would wish to save the accused and the defense. They're your friends, and after all. But you must let them go and move on. But there's only one way to save them now, by giving their souls a chance to burn away the taint of the sin in the infernal flames. Jesus, that's stupid. I can't do this! No. No eating in the Sacred Hall of Justice! Fuck you, Judge! Miss Sky? Yes? Don't worry about me and Nick. You just do your job. I'm sure Nick will figure something out, probably. Eventually. Maybe. Right. Thanks, Miss Faye. How very brave for a criminal with a tainted soul. Very well, Detective Sky. Please proceed. Okay, I can do this. Let me start with an overview of this case. Overview of the case. The victim was Praise-a-Lot. He had been training under the High Priest and living at his house for the past 2 years. The High Priest's widow, Mimi, has identified the victim's body. He may have been mistaken for a rebel and killed due to his connection to the High Priest. I see. Well, that certainly makes sense. Will the defense care to respond? I didn't spot any inconsistencies in your testimony so far, and I don't have any evidence in my arsenal. What am I going to do now? Press her on everything. Huh. What is it, Maya? I was just wondering about how much the police actually looked into Acolyte Zealot. Because it just might prove to be a key as to why the Divine Seance failed. Oh, is that not his name? What are we getting at? Well, it's just a hunch. Wait a second. During my investigation, Griffin told me about how the Divine Seance works. If I could figure out why it failed, maybe she could try it again. Okay, time to press for some information. So, he was found outside the village, right? Is it a fake name? Or a made-up name? Did he have memory loss? No, that was the fucking parachuter dude.
Hold it!
Unless they both had memory loss. What kind of person was Acolyte Zealot? According to the neighbors and others who knew him, he was the deeply devout youth. I too have heard his name mentioned as one who was a fervent practitioner. Oh, 21, yeah, he's young. I suppose you might say he was the High Priest Stardust of what? You're 25, okay. Emma, how old are you? Chronos. 27, right. Furthermore,
Hold it!
2 years. Are you sure about that? We took statements from his neighbors and his fellow monks. They all corroborated our initial findings. What about you, Maya? Well, when I first came here, I saw Zealot praying under the High Priest's instructions. I see. So the results of the police investigation seem to check out.
Hold it!
Was Mrs. Inme's positive ID the only way you could verify the victim? Huh? Well, no. We checked the ID card he carried and the data in his family registry, but... But what? His personal information didn't match any of the public records we cross-referenced. Maybe that's why the divination seance failed. I'm not sure what you mean, Mr. Wright. Here's what I'm thinking. His address run. Praise-a-Lot is a fake name. The victim decided to hide his identity for some reason. In other words, he was using a fake name. The royal priestess uses a deceased face and true name to summon their spirit. Why, yes, that is indeed true. If he was using a forged ID and there's no mention of him in our public records, then he was likely an illegal immigrant. They are not uncommon here in Karain. Illegal immigrant? Come to think of it, Rafa mentioned something about immigrants and building a wall yesterday. But if that was the case, we have no way of knowing who he really is. We'll have to proceed without holding a divine seance this time. Irk! I'd always thought the Acolyte Zealot was Karainese. How the High Priest must be lamenting his disciples' deception in the Twilight Realm. The priest was a rebel, remember? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think? Should we add this to the testimony? Yeah, yes. It is an important fact. I don't know if it helps me at all. How is it an inconvenience? To me? I mean, everything's an inconvenience to me. Alright, so I'm assuming I need to press on that, so I'm gonna go to the last one and press on that first so I don't forget. Or miss.
Hold it!
Maya isn't the Lady Kira who's been going around capturing rebels. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but...
Objection!
That verdict was already handed down in the previous trial. It is no longer a point of dispute, and I will not allow you to make it so. But... No ifs and ors, and most of all, no buts. Yeah, I know, you don't do squats, huh? The accused was posing as Lady Kira, and she killed Acolyte Zealot because she mistakenly believed he was a rebel. That's not true. I'm sorry. The verdict has already been read in that case. I have to assume that it's fact now. Now what do we do? Now I know why the Divine Science failed, but... nothing's really changed. Yeah, which means we're in trouble. If he really was an illegal immigrant, it's going to be real hard to find his real name. I guess our only choice is to give up on the whole divination seance thing. If only there was some way to find out the victim's real name.
Hold it!
Isn't there some way to track down his real name? No, not if he was an illegal immigrant. Have you actually confirmed that he was in Korea illegally? Well, we don't have any conclusive evidence, but there's also no evidence of him being a citizen of Korea either. Oh boy. What do we do now? What if there was a clue in the evidence you gathered? That's probably our only hope at the time. He really was an illegal immigrant. Our proverbial goose is probably cooked. Oh, do I need to present something? Okay. Let's see. Is it Insane? Insan? But that's Lady Kira's name, right? Oh, is his name Peach, right? That's supposed to be a peach, even though it doesn't really look like a peach to me. I guess that's the only thing that says a name. Right? So... Hey! Who wants to know a religious secret?
Objection!
That's not it. Is something the matter? Okay. Sorry, that screen just sort of slipped out. Shish kebabs. Okay. That wasn't Rash. Chronos, you even said that was Lady Kira's. Yes, I know I said that, but it's also the only thing that said true name. So I kind of thought they were connected for a second. Okay. Oh, let's see. Maybe in the newspaper? No. Okay. Kira. Nice. I wasn't expecting to play the song. The fucking chorus was like, Mr. Wright, what are you doing? It was just like going through my bag of holding, playing the Plum Punisher song. Shit. I don't know. Hee hee hoo, hee hee hoo, hee 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 hoo, hoo hee hoo hee hoo hee hee hoo, oh hoo hee hoo hoo. I have no fucking idea what you want me to do. Hey Maya, do you have a clue? Do I have to fucking get something wrong again? Okay. Fuck. What if I go through it again? Look, I don't want to start out by losing 2 health. God damn it. What, can I just press Y and Maya can help me? No? Fuck. Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna look through this shit, make sure I'm not actually missing something. Alright, so... I looked it up because I fucking was not making any progress. Apparently, it's the crime scene photo. So let's go over to here and present. I kind of, why don't you just keep presenting till you get a game? Because I didn't know what to, I didn't know. I didn't know. But apparently it's this because he has a fucking peach tattoo, which I don't get. Like I know they get markings, but I don't get the peach thing. Sorry, Detective Sky. But the police missed something important in their investigation. Huh? What are you talking about? The victim was undeniably a Chronos native. And this crime scene photo proves it. It does? I don't know. It's a little hard to see, but look closely. You'll see clear proof that the victim was Chronos. Where? I don't see anything that would prove that. This proves the victim was Chronos. As the tattoo.
Take that!
Look at that tattoo right here. Pretty cringe, right? Like big oof. Why? That's a tattoo of a peach. I would like you all to think about the meaning of this tattoo. Oh, maybe he likes butts? The victim really like peaches? Yeah. And peaches are a flavored delicacy here in Korea. This happened to be a personal favorite of mine, yeah. The sweetness of their abundant nectar and the softness of their perfectly ripe flesh. We're still talking about peaches, right? They are a blessing from the Holy Mother herself. Nick, I suddenly get a craving peaches. After the trial, Maya. Right now we have bigger fish to fry. Oh, we can have fish and peaches! Unfortunately, this is not a tattoo of a peach. It is not a peach, you say? Then what is it? Take a closer look. Haven't you seen something like this before? Oh, my God. It's the fucking... What? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Okay. Namely, the tattoo on the High Priest's brow. I mean, I'm sure it makes sense, but... Yeah. That is not a mark to only borne by the members of the Chronos clergy.
Objection!
You're making that up. So that is what you believe to be, but they're not utterly different shapes. Sure, but they're shaped differently, but there's a reason for that. The victim had the peach-shaped tattoo inked over an existing tattoo for some reason. However, the dark red portion is exactly the same as the mark all Chronos clergy bear. I guess you're right. Until about 20 some odd years ago, everyone did get one, didn't they? This is hardly too much information. What was that? I myself bear one on my right buttock. Information on everyone who enters the clergy is maintained at the temple. All we have to do is look at the monk with the mark in the same spot. I'm on it! I'll let you know if I get any hits. Not that it will not be necessary. If you seek information on the clergy, I carry it in my ass. I have it right here. Oh my, you never cease to amaze. So, tell us, is there anyone who fits the bill? I mean, it would take a couple minutes. There is just one, and his name is, oh, real name? Really? Is real Namu? So real name? He became a monk 20 years ago. At the age of 1? Is that a fake age too? Then that must be the victim's real name. But why would he have tried to cover up his tattoo with another one? Yeah, there must have been some reason. Nick! That's not important right now. The important thing is we know his real name. You're right. Your Majesty, now that we know the victim's real name, the divination seance might finally work. A lawyer who's willing to seek a seance. This is entirely unprecedented. You are but digging your own grave, defense. We won't know until we try. Sure, it's risky, but it's our only hope. Very well. Let the divine seance be held once more. Why would a lawyer work so hard to see the divine seance be held once more? You are a fool, Barbed Head, and your foolishness shall shield no gratitude from me. For the truth revealed by my insights, I shall gravely seek your demise. Cool beans! Bring it on, princess! Because I will correctly interpret each and every one of your insights. You regret everything you could use my sacred insights as evidence like you've done 3 times, or 2 times, actually. Oh, wait, are we actually going to see that again?
Oh, holy
Oh,
mother.
motherfucker.
We hold this
Chronos, you said you weren't going to skip
divination
before.
seance in your
Yeah, but I
name.
didn't know we were going to do it twice at that point.
Let the eyes of everyone here be clear,
Okay.
and our ears be unstopped. Oh, dance of devotion,
Shut
so
up.
that we may receive their...
Keep going. Chronos, I'm going to skip it. Yeah, why? Okay. You missed something really important, Chronos. I didn't. Probably. Oh, okay. Plunge, punish the theme. Heavy. Pain. Oh, okay. So that is clearly that rock thing. There. Oh, yeah, and the handprints. Huh. Okay. Sure. Oh my. It's just as Mr. Wright surmised. Raise the lost wasn't the victim's real name. And now at last we've seen the victim's final moments. But all we could see was the ground. You seem terribly disappointed. I take it you did not find any fodder for one of your infamous turnabouts. I, on the other hand, have discovered something. Inclusive evidence that establishes the accused's guilt. You did? A most surprising surprise attack. So tell me, Prosecutor Shamadi, what is this conclusive evidence you have found? The Plum Punisher theme song that the deceased heard. Please consider this item here. It was confiscated from the accused during your interrogation. Hey, that's my Plum Punisher strap! When you press the Magatama on the Plum Punisher belt... How do you have that when I have that? Rafe is just dancing. Ah! It seems the accused inadvertently pressed the button in the midst of a crime. This strap is an extremely rare item. It is it not, Miss Faye? You better not break it! The only one of those, only one of those in the world. Why? Shut up, Maya! Maya, no! It's this I say. Now I'll get the strap. Your flight of fancy have come crashing down on you. She sure seems to be enjoying this. Yeah, I've never seen her look so thrilled before either. Is it not time to accept the fact that divine seance is far more than mere evidence? It is the very truth that brings the hammer of justice down upon the accused. That is as conclusive as get. Now, then, if there's no further objections, objection! I have further objections. Slow down, Your Majesty. At least let me make a counter argument. What is this? Do you take issue with the divine seance? Oh, I have issues with it. I just don't know what they are yet. That's never stopped me before. Divine seance is not the absolute truth. It only becomes the truth after it's been interpreted as such. You don't know when you've been, do you, foolish lawyer? I'm the only one who speaks for the Matama of the deceased. If you believe there's to be errors in my insights, then let us see you prove it. Again. Rafa's insight. The victim was offering up his souls, his prayers, not his souls. It was the night of the rite. Though it's dark, the pattern of the deposit ground was visible. Then someone was there, and the theme of the Plum Punisher filled the air. The accused held the defenseless victim down and plunged... What do you mean, held him down? Okay. And plunged a knife in the back. Oh, it said heavy. Right. The blade struck true, and in an instant he departed from this world. It is everything the deceased experienced in his final moments. Her beneficent sight had painted a detailed picture, both vivid and true. I ran out of air there when I said true. I didn't notice any holes there, except in the victim's neck. As they stand now, I guess it's more of in his upper back. Those insights are really stacked against us. I'll just have to go over each and every one of them. Okie dokie. So, got the gingivitis, puncture, heavy, and then pain. I don't know about the fucking Maya heavy holding him down. Doesn't make any sense. He's definitely coming like closer to his vision, that's sure. Also, you pray with your eyes open? That's like about as weird as kissing with your eyes open, really. I don't know. I'm just making a fucking weird statement. Alright, cool. So I think it's gonna have to do with the heavy, because Maya is about as heavy as a wet paper bag, right? And it's probably gonna have something to do with this, I would imagine. So I don't really get it though. Like, is that they said it was the ground. Oh, it is the ground. But it's not really the ground. You can clearly say tell that's not a rug. Huh. Okay. That would be where the Plum Punisher theme songs come. I'm pointing at it like you can see me. I don't have my webcam on. It's a fucking clock. That would be where the blood is. So he gets stabbed there? How the fuck would you get stabbed there? Oh, were you crushed by this and like it was covered up? I don't know how the fuck why it would be covered up. You were in the Rebels hideout and you were crushed by that. Maybe someone just doesn't really like Maya. Understandable. No, it's not. Maya's awesome. Okay. Let's see. Autopsy report. Cause that spinal cord injury, stab wound. The weapon is thought to be a wobbly dagger. Same use to kill the priest. Cool. Uh-huh. Sure. Family photo was taken during the blessing. Customary for the partake dishes. Oh, and same. Okay, so the smell is off. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So the smell is off. Is there... Doesn't say anything about a smell, but like select and then smell.
Objection!
Your benevolence isn't the statement inconsistent with your vision. What? I know Venus. I don't get it either. Okay, I gotta go through the words again then because I must be missing something that points out the smell. Go back to the beginning. Offers up first. Not that. Night of the Right. It's dark. It's the Night of the Right. So that means it shouldn't have that smell. So there? Try this.
Objection!
Okay, no music. We're good. Was it? That's like that's happened a few times. I feel like where I've gotten it, but I'm not seeing it in text form. So yeah, I gotta really pay attention to that. Was it really the Night of the Right? What do you mean? It cannot be otherwise. The accused slew the acolyte zealot after killing the high priest during the purification rite. The only problem is the deceased spirit does not corroborate that. What's it? Take a good look at the victim's smell. Do you not see that it says ginger ale? Acolyte shouldn't have smelled any ginger ale on the night of the rite. That's not what it says, Chronos. It is now. What do you mean? Let me back up my statement with some evidence for you. The statement? That's my statement. This statement. Yes.
Take that!
The High Priest's wife, Believe in Me, told me that about the Feast of Blessings. The feast includes a number of ginger ale-based dishes, and they're only supposed to be served at a certain time of the day before the rite. Why, I believe you're right. I completely forgotten about that. During the feast, the unique smell of ginger ale pervades the entire kingdom. The fact that the victim smelled it means he was murdered between noon and 3 p.m., the day before the purification rite. That autopsy report is fucking wrong. Huh. I'm not so easily fooled. Did that autopsy report not make it clear? The estimated time of death was during the rite. Oh, right. I taught her about that yesterday. Forgive me your benevolence, but the estimated time of death is just that, an estimate. Depending on the current circumstance, it's possible for it to change. Like they could have, I don't know, kept them in a fucking freezer or a heat box or something, right? What's this? Like if the body was kept cold, it slowed the rate of decay, makes the death seem more recent. Well, I believe I have heard something of that before, being that I'm a judge. If it is as Mr. Wright claims, then the estimated time of death in the autopsy report will have to be revised. Barbed head, you blinded me with science. Sorry. Wait, why am I apologizing for? No matter. The murder may have occurred in the afternoon hours of the day before the rite. Nevertheless, the murder weapon with the accused prints on it is incontrovertible evidence. I will now amend my insights to account for the new truth. The night of the rite, in the afternoon of the day before the rite, though it's dark, the patent plaza was visible. How would it be dark in the afternoon? Time of death has been corrected, leaving my insights infallible. Nick, I don't think she knows what that word means. A change in the time of death is bound to cause some sort of inconsistency. I had something that showed that, but it was, like, on the day, it really helped. Yeah, like, the fact that it was afternoon and in no way could it be dark? Is there anything that says super sunny? It was like clear skies, right? So that's... But I need to... I need to present it in a place that... Well, with the sensation, right? I don't know how. Oh, you know what we should check, though? Autopsy report. May 8th, from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. All right, cool. Based on the Divine Seance. All right, so... we need to probably newspaper. Like for sight? Yeah. Yeah.
Objection!
Well, no music, so yeah. The change in date and time of the crime has caused a new inconsistency to surface. What's this? You're making that irritating face again? They said it once? Sorry, but this is just how I normally look. Now, let's focus on what's important. what the victim saw in his final moment. Do you have bats in the belfry, Bobhead? There's nothing to see. Ground at the plaza was all that was entered in the victim's eyes. And that's what I find so strange. On the day before the rite, it should have been impossible to see that pattern on the ground. Impossible, you say? Do explain. The piece of evidence shows why the plaza ground was not visible that day. What the fuck are you talking about? I fucking... What? What do you mean? Chronos, it's time to end the episode. I know, but I don't know what he means. I don't... I don't know what you mean. Plaza Devotion... Oh, okay. Right, it was covered in snow. Okay, Jesus. The newspaper has an article that is tiny in size, but huge in importance. I thought... Jesus. I was gonna say, I thought we were just gonna go with the fact that it was not dark. Like, at all. The afternoon... yeah, I was so convinced... We were still gonna have to present the newspaper, but I was so convinced we were gonna go with the brightness. And not the fact that it was gonna be covered with snow. It says that the ground was covered in white, thick, ice, white... Okay, you wanna try that again, Chronos? Sure. It says the ground was covered with thick white ice. There we go. The day before the rite. What? But... The victim did not see so much as an ice cube on the ground. Exactly. And so we must ask, what was the victim looking at in his final moments? If you have something to say, then say it. I will say it next time. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.